Hello, my name is Debbie Pyatt. I'm a fitness and wellness specialist too with Memorial Health System. This is part of our Move series, and this is my mini series on the 12-minute home workout. Today it's going to be a little different than what I've been showing you. It's a little more yoga-esque, but we're adding dumbbells. I don't have anything too heavy. If you don't have dumbbells, just grab some weighted objects around the house. We're going to start with feet apart. Now, feet are hip width apart, toes rooted and grounded, and roll those shoulders back, over exaggerating the backward and the downward movement. Really opening that chest, pushing those shoulders down. Hinge forward, lengthening that spine, flat back, hold it here. Now think about straightening and lengthening those hamstrings. Every toe gripping the earth. Spine is lengthening, neck is an extension of the spine, so it is lengthening as well, and shoulders pulling away from the ears. Bend the knees, roll up. Open the chest, dumbbells go behind the legs, rib cage is lifted, shoulders are down, and chin is up. Now round it forward, tuck the chin, pull the pelvis in, and dumbbells come in front of the thighs. Feet are still rooted and grounded. Open up again. Every toe is gripping the floor. Bring it around again. One more time, opening, lifting through the rib cage, pulling those shoulders down, tipping that head up so the chin's towards the ceiling. Round forward. Hinge forward again. Push that tailbone upward, lengthening the hamstrings. Now we're going to row. Pull those elbows up, control the movement down. We are hinged forward. We don't have a rounded back. And you're thinking tailbone, pushing up towards the ceiling. Straightening those legs. You feel this up the hamstrings, right into the glutes. Every toe gripping the floor. You squeeze those dumbbells up as you row and you control them down. Blow out as you go up, breathe in as you go down. Keep that back hinged, not rounded. Keep the feet rooted and grounded. And bend the knees and roll up. Roll the shoulders one time at the top. And hinge right back down. And row. Squeeze it up, control it down. Squeeze it up, control it down. Get every toe gripping the floor. I used to teach children's ballet, and I told them all 10 piggies go to the market. You don't leave anybody at home. So basically, I was trying to tell them, get every toe engaged with the floor. Push that tailbone up, squeeze the abdomen. Bend the knees and roll up. One shoulder roll at the top. Right back down. Lengthening that spine. Flat back. Squeeze it up, control it down. Controlling the movement. Thinking about body from head to toe. Shoulders are away from those ears. Neck is lengthened. Spine is lengthened. Tailbone is pushing upward. Hamstrings are straight, yet we're still doing a movement with the arms. Bend the knees, roll up. One shoulder roll at the top. Squat down. We're going to put the dumbbells down now. And your right leg is going back into a long lunge. Bring your hands on top of that left thigh. Find balance. The back leg, the heel is lifted off the floor. The front leg, you want to make sure your knee is not going beyond your toes. Also, my weight is centered in my heel on the front foot, not in the balls of the feet. Now, touch down and bring that back knee to the floor. still at an angle in a lunge position. Now with those toes still curled under, bring that leg back up straight. Touch the knee down again. This is great for stretching out the hip flexors, the quadriceps, straighten it again. And bring it down again. Straighten it again. And with one little bounce, bring that back foot forward and the left leg goes back. It's a straight leg back there. Fingertips stay to the floor. Don't bend that back knee. Remember, front knee does not push out beyond the toes. Weight is more in the heel than the ball of the foot. Back leg is straight, opening up the hip flexors, lengthening those tight muscles. Touch that knee down. Still in a lunge position. The knee is not directly under the hip, but it's angled back. Take it back up. Keep those toes pulling under. Heel stays raised. Touch it down again. Feeling that stretch. Center of the body is the hips, and when they are tight, it's going to mess with your balance, which means you are more likely to fall when you have tight hips. Take it back up again. Push through that heel. That heel is raised off the floor, but push through it so you feel that stretch. Drop it down again. Feel that hip flexor open. That would be the tight area on the front of the thigh. It's opening up for you. Straighten the leg again. One little bounce, bring that foot forward. Grab your dumbbells, roll up. Roll those shoulders. Go down in a semi-squat and hammer curls. Squeeze it up, control it down. Now you want to make sure you're resting in the heels with the bulk of the weight, not in the balls of the feet. Control the movement. Really feel the muscles you have working. Squeeze at the top of the movement and control the lowering. Abs are tight, shoulders are down, chest is open. Every toe is still engaged with the floor, rooted and grounded. Make sure you're breathing. Don't just shallow breathe. Get deep breaths in there. And don't hold your breath. Now, all the way down and back up. Stop at that demi or semi-squat and hammer curl again. Now, knees are staying bent the whole time. We're pushing that butt back. Notice my knees are not going over my toes, and toes are rooted and grounded. Legs are really feeling this at this point. Control that hammer curl. Squeeze at the top of the movement. Control it down. Open that chest, pull the shoulders down, and now we squat down. Back up. Only halfway, and hammer curl again. Control the movement downward. Get those toes rooted and grounded. The bulk of the weight is in the heels. Butt is pushing back. You should be feeling this on your back side. And squat down again. Back up, and hammer curls. Stay in that squatted position. Every toe, all 10 piggies go to the market. We don't leave one behind. Getting all those toes gripping the floor is key in balance. And squat down. This time we're going to leave the dumbbells and we're going to step back with the right leg again. Hands on that thigh. Breathe. Feel the lengthening in that leg. Now, we're going to turn to our right. Both feet are in turnout. We straighten the legs and take it down and squeeze it up. Make sure those knees are going towards the second toe. Knees are opening. We're stretching out the inside of the hips, those inner thighs, the groin area. Weights in the bulk of the heels. All toes gripping the floor. Push those knees open. Squeeze up. Push those knees open. Squeeze up. Push them open farther than what's natural. A little bit farther so you can really start to open those hips up again. Improving our balance. Helping the body create alignment so we don't walk around with so many aches and pains. Now, we're going to turn to the back and into that lunge position. Back heel is lifted, chest is open, hands are on that back thigh. Make sure that knee doesn't go beyond the toes. Back heel stays up. And back to center. And take it down and hold it there. Open those knees. Lift through the rib cage. Squeeze the abs tight. Open that chest. Drop the shoulders. Now press and come up a little. Press and come up. Press and come up. Now toes to the front. Straighten those legs. Hinge forward with that flat back. Hold those arms out. Pushing into the tailbone. Lengthening those hamstrings. Lengthening the torso, the neck. Arms held out to the side. Hands to the floor. Walk your feet in. Toes, heels, toes, heels. All the way together. Bend the knees. Slowly roll up. Roll those shoulders back, over exaggerating the backward and the downward movement. Fingertips stay on the IT band or the outer thigh. Take a deep breath in, distending the abdomen as you inhale. Squeezing it in as you exhale. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this.